sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's our visitors and the Los Angeles Chargers. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys enter play after a truly dominating victory a week ago in all phases of the game. Across from him, his counterpart from the Chargers. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be what they need. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go from SoFi Stadium. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick of the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. He certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback. This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
2nd and 10. Harris, the man in motion. Herbert to throw on 2nd down. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. He'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
You know, some weeks, Mike, it just seems like you just can't do anything wrong. Every play, every throw, it just seems like everything goes your way. And that was certainly the case last week, throwing for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Tell you what, his receivers, they're coming into every game saying, we're going to get a lot of opportunities, and their quarterback will continue to play at that high of a level. There's a lot of production to go around.
And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
Come on. Hey.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 14 on the pickup. That's enough for a first down.
San Antonio first down. Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown San Antonio. That his first touchdown this year. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. He's going to try to do it himself. And he is not going to make it. They stop him short, and this remains a 6-0 game.
This is why film study is so important, Mike. It feels to me like the defense recognized that formation from during the week in practice. They knew exactly what was coming, and what's a critical play on that 2-point try? Defense is able to get a stop.
The Chargers offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's complete. It's Lad McConkey. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
This is 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Now the return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Cats offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They have the touchdown of the opening drive. Couldn't tack on the 2-point conversion, however. So 6-0 is our score as they try it again on 1st and 10.
Get it? Hey, check that. 70 Timberwolves. Ready, right?
Drive will start on the ground. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
At the 35-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Panther
They'll look to throw. And that will wind up incomplete. Triple zeros on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. So after one, 6-0 is our score. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They'll try the option here. And he'll give it up on the pitch. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. What a play on fourth and long. And even 30 yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He's going to keep this, looking to do it on his own. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
7 Pirates, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
Throwing now on 3rd and long. A ball deep for the end zone. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. Out now is the field goal unit. They'll try to pick up 3 points here. This officially a 58-yard attempt. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Cats will open up a 9-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Herbert. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Hawk 70. Hawk Dragon 60. Warrior 70.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Cowboy 80. 18, 5 in. 19, Lion. Trap 60, trap 60.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
To number 19.
It's a first down and a gain of 13.
Get it. Go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Got it. Ready?
Second and 7.
Come on, come on. Set. 69. Viking 18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Back to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for third and a yard. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's in. Touchdown Caps. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The offense will line up for a 2-point.
He's going to try to do it himself. On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get into the end zone. And that bumps this up to a 3-score lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Chargers offense ready to take over once more. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with first down. Herbert. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. Here's second and 6.
4 yards on the pick.
To throw is Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Now, Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Here's Herbert. Open receiver, that's Harris. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Chargers First down.
Herbert now on first down. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Set. We got it. Delta. Set. Let's go. Set.
To throw, it's Herbert. Quick throw, taken in.
Herbert's pass. Complete to number 85.
It is 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 16-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on.
So we've hit half here out west, and we'll send it back east to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. This the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before buys kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our trip around the NFL starts now with a good matchup in the AFC. And this is the visitors' quarterback just picking apart the defense, one of 5 touchdown passes for him on the night. The Golden Eagles are now 4-0. What a first month as they continue to roll. Next up, it's Santa Clara, California. Let's look in on the Niners. They're hosting the New York Football Giants. And this is Rashee Rice. He's going to pull this one in, and then he sets his sights towards the end zone. 56 yards, touchdown. One more to bring you up. Let's go to Arlington. The Cowboys taking on the Houston Texans. And this is Caleb Johnson. He only needs a little bit of breathing room, and he knows what to do with it. The Cowboys get win number 4 on the season. They come away with the victory. With that, time to look at the rest of the action here in Week 4 as we wrap up the first month of the season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This will be returned from the 6. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison. Cut 19. 60 Bobcats. On me.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going right sideline and complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll look to pick up the pace.
A gain of 14. First down, San Antonio.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
First and goal.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal.
Let's go now. Cougar 19, 19 Lion. Mustang 19. Warrior 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Now it is first and goal.
Buffalo 18, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Panther 11, Panther 11. Trap 60, Trap 60. Let go.
They'll look to throw again. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. They were stopped on second down. Now third and goal from the 1.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 79 Broncos. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now they'll set up to throw. This caught. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Well, they say football is a game of inches, and plays like this explain why. You pick up a little bit more, it's a fresh set of downs. Now on 4th and short, this coach has a decision to make.
The offense will stay out trying to get this final yard. It is 4th and goal. Here it is, a zone read. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
And what a job here by the defensive line. They've got to hold their ground. Any sort of push by the offense is going to result in a touchdown. But here, the defense comes through with a huge goal line stand, and they're able to keep this offense out of the end zone.
And he's got it to the 14-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
And 10 at the 14-yard
Well, that run
line.
came at the perfect time, Mike. Anytime you find yourself backed up near your own goal line, the goal is to just start with one first down. They were able to get it here. Now you give a little breathing room, a little room to operate. Fresh set of downs. Keep this drive alive.
Lad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a second down.
It's second down and 10.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
He'll go right and find his running back. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. That is a big play for L.A. And even 30 yards.
Lion. Don't throw us out.
McConkey in motion. Herbert now on first down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around. but it falls incomplete.
It leads to
Up until that
2nd and 10.
incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up
A gain
3rd
of
down.
1 brings up 3rd
This is
down
one of those
and
throws
9.
where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Like, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
That is taken at the 10. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
17-yard
The
line.
Caps offense ready to see what they can do. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And this is recovered by the Chargers.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
On 1st down, Herbert. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. And the Caps are going to get the football at their own 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it.
To number 88.
They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Caps.
Now a give on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. Probably see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. It's a gain of 10 yards, and that will be a 1st down.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him, and I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 50-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
San Antonio.
Fakes the handoff and keeps it to himself. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And he pitches it. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
We'll try and pick this up by running option to the right.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on 3rd down, and they just can't make a play.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On 2nd down, they run the counter. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
At the 16-yard line. It's a gain of
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. Now, this looks like a design run. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. He'll decide to keep this once more. Now they'll pitch it out here. And he will have the 1st down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. They'll try the zone read on 1st and 10.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
And he'll fight forward, doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up. No handoff. He'll keep it himself. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. He'll keep this himself. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They extend the lead, and it looks like they're going to extend the terrific start to this season. Greg, they are just a few minutes away from a 4-0 beginning.
Even since adding that 17th game to the schedule, so many coaches across the league, Mike, they still refer to the season as quarters. So they talk about, all right, let's focus going into the year on winning quarter number 1. And I'll tell you what, at 4-0, it doesn't get much better than that.
The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
He's going to try to do it himself. And he will get into the end zone and bump the lead up by 2 more.
Nothing fancy here. This was old school throwback smash mouth football, and they're able to pick up the 2-point play.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. From the 6, here comes a return. Whoa! He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So the handshake's down on the field following a good win here. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.